Okay, in this segment we're going to be caulking base molding. We're going to be filling these gaps between the molding and the wall that you can see here. We're going to do the entire room. This will work for base molding, crown molding. This technique is perfect for any caulking needs you might have in the bathtub, anywhere, exterior trim, doesn't matter. What you're going to learn here you can apply everywhere. The secret to my caulking method is dishwashing liquid. Later in the video I will show you how I use it. The other thing that I like to do before I start caulking is chew a piece of gum, and maybe multiple pieces of gum, because when you have leftover caulk in the tube, the gum makes a perfect seal on the end. A lot of people try to use tape. It never really does the job, and you have hardened caulk in the tube, but the gum works perfectly and stays pliable. The next time you want to use your caulk, you take it off and the caulk inside is perfect. Okay, so let's review the tools. What you have here is the standard caulking gun that you can buy virtually at any home improvement store, and these are extremely common. Really the only good thing about this is that it has this piercing tool connected to it where you can poke through the seal on your caulk tube. That's pretty handy, because if you've ever tried to use a nail or something like that to do it, sometimes that is not long enough, and this piece here does the right job for that. This also has a cutter to cut the tip of the caulk tube off, but a lot of the guns have that now, and I personally prefer to use a razor blade and cut at a 45-degree angle. So this is, again, a standard one you get. What I don't like about this is that when you release the trigger, sometimes the material still continues to come out of the caulk tube. That's a big problem. It causes a mess. You have a lot of cleanup. And, you know, I found a better product that I want to share with you today. This is the Dripless ETS 3000. After trying many different caulking guns over the years, I found this one, a recent product, to do the best job. When you release the trigger, it stops dispensing the product. You don't get that drip afterwards, which can really make your day easier if you've got a lot of caulking to do. It's also got the cutter here, which if you prefer to use that, you can do that. But like I said, the biggest advantage here is the fact that it's dripless. You're going to have a very hard time finding this in your local home improvement store. It's definitely worth it. This gun is great. If you'd like, you can follow the link below to see where you can purchase it. But I definitely recommend this caulking gun. So when I start the caulking segment of this video, I'm going to begin by using the old caulking gun, and then I will move to the new gun and we'll show you how the tip is dripless. The next thing to talk about here is the caulk. Again, there are a lot of brands out there. I personally prefer this DAP Alex Flex. The Alex Flex is a product that I use for most of my applications. It is crack proof, and most importantly, it's flexible. So if you have a situation where there's a change in temperature, you can get the expansion and the contraction of your material. This will not create gaps and openings after you have after it is dried and after you're finished with the project. This is a great product, waterproof, easy to clean up because it's water soluble as well. So you know, while it's still wet, definitely recommend this. You can find this at any of your home improvement stores, or if you prefer, you can find where you can buy it through the link below as well. So when you're ready to use the product, like I said earlier, you just want to take your razor blade. If you don't want to use the opening on the caulking gun, the cutter there, and just cut it at a 45-degree angle like you see here. That's all you need. The closer you cut to the tip, the smaller the opening will be. And if you have a large gap to fill and you're going to need to dispense a lot of product to fill a certain crack or a gap, then you can cut it farther up the tube and the opening will be larger for you. Okay, so we got the caulking gun loaded now. What we want to do is squeeze the plunger until you can feel a little bit of resistance, okay? And you can see the caulk start to come out just a little bit. The other thing you want to make sure is that 45-degree angle is facing downwards here. You also want to make sure you have a paper towel handy in case you have any excess coming out of the caulking gun that you need to wipe up. This is with the dripless gun. Look at the tip. After I release the trigger, nothing coming out. This is exactly what you want. This is why I like this caulking gun. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the dishwashing liquid. Take a paper cup and your dishwashing liquid, and you should put about 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of dishwashing liquid into the cup, and then fill about 1/4 of the way up with water. You want roughly a 20% soap to water mixture, just like you see here, okay? It's very, very thick concentration of soapy water. That's what you're looking for. Next, what you want to do is start in a corner, get the soapy solution on your finger, and use that to smooth out the caulk that you just applied. If you get any buildup of caulk on your finger, you come back to your paper towel, wipe your finger off, go back in for more soapy water, and then apply it to the caulk. And now the finished product. Okay, thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos, and thank you in advance for subscribing.